So Hee recently removed the tattoo on her back. The tattoo, which was a black and purple rose, was a part of a larger sentiment she had inked onto her skin 4 years ago. So Hee made the decision to have the tattoo removed because she felt it no longer reflected her beliefs and the memories associated with it weren't pleasant. Removal of a tattoo isn't something to be taken lightly, so she found the best laser clinic available for her procedure. Weighing the risks, benefits, and potential for future regret, she knew she needed to be sure this is what she wanted to do. As it had been 4 years since the initial tattoo session, the removal was significantly more painful than her previous experience. It took numerous laser treatments to lighten the tattoo enough for it to not be visible. When asked why it was so important to her to have the tattoo removed, So Hee shared that it had become a reminder of the wrong turn she had taken in life. She wanted it erased as a literal out with the old, in with a new concept as she continued her journey down the path of growth and self-discovery. For her, removing the tattoo was a visual representation of finding her true self and following that path. Devoting her time and energy to transforming her outlook on life, removing distractions that weighed her down was part of the process. Understanding that it's okay to sometimes let go of things, ideas, and people that no longer serve her allows her to make room for positive changes in her life. According to So Hee, getting the tattoo removed was one of the hardest decisions she ever had to make. After weeks of contemplation, she finally worked up the courage to go ahead with the procedure. On the day of the laser treatment, she was filled with fear and doubt, but she remained determined to go through with it for the sake of her own personal growth. Recommitting herself to self-love, the procedure, confidence, and a renewed sense of freedom she had not felt in a long time. Even though the tattoo was removed, the feeling of peace stayed with So Hee, and she now looks forward to a bright, tattoo-less future. She is confident in her decision to remove the tattoo and is grateful for her newfound courage that will assist her in overcoming further challenges. What once felt like an impenetrable wall of regret, no longer exists for So Hee. She is proud of her strength for pushing through the fears and taking action towards a better life. Preparing for each laser treatment was no small feat, and So Hee said the process took a lot of commitment, but it was worth it in the end. It was bizarre to hear that removing the tattoo was emotionally therapeutic for So Hee, but it did indeed give her the peace she was longing for. The mental clarity she gained was a welcome change and helped the entire process feel that much more meaningful. Not only did the tattoo no longer tell the story she wanted it to, but it was also a trigger for bad memories she was happy to leave behind. Having that feeling of joy resurface made this decision seem all the more rewarding. Plotting out her journey to make a positive change in her life, So Hee can look back upon this moment of growth and maturity with pride.